What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video, and this one is going to be all about what to look for with the release of 2019-20 Optic basketball. So today is Tuesday, February 11th, and the official release of Hobby Optic basketball is tomorrow on February 12th. So this video, we're going to be taking a look at the checklist, and I'm going to be looking at some of the top veterans, the top rookies, and then the top parallels that you want to chase. So like I said, today is Tuesday, February 11th. The official release is tomorrow, February 12th. And pretty much if you cannot get this on Panini's website, you are going to be looking at over $300 per hobby box. So I would highly recommend you go after a box of hobby. If you are interested in hobby, now you can also go to your Targets and Walmarts and Myers and look for retail only. But if you are interested in a box of hobby, they are $100 on Panini's website tomorrow. I believe it is at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you are interested in hobby, I would highly recommend trying there. Now, I am fully expecting not to be able to get a box. These are gonna be every bit as popular as Prism, and they are going to go immediately. So if you somehow get a box and you don't have a bot, then congratulations, you basically just hit the lottery. But you know, I know myself, and I'm sure all of you guys out there are still gonna try. So again, it is $100 on Panini's website. And then unfortunately, if we can't get a box on there, we are looking at well over probably 300 on Blowout or at your LCS or wherever it may be. So for me, if I don't get a box on Panini's website, I am going to be relying just on retail. So I'm gonna be checking my Walmarts and Targets and Myers every single day this week. I got off work a couple hours ago today, and I hit up a Walmart, a Meijer, and a Target that are all within about a mile of each other, and there were no Optic yet. I know a couple people, I'm in some Facebook groups and some Discords, and there have been a few people who have been able to find it, but it has been very rare. The vast majority of people so far have not found it out in the wild. So it should be any day this week. Could be tomorrow, could be Thursday, could be Friday. I think it's kind of just going to depend on when the Walmarts and Targets put it out. They could have it right now in the stores. It's just going to kind of depend on when they actually put it out on the shelf. So the best thing to do is just keep checking. You know, try to find people in your area who are looking as well and can give you a heads up. And then join groups on Facebook and stuff just to kind of get an idea of when people are actually finding it. So with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and start the recording on my iPad so you guys can take a look at the checklist that I am looking at the same time. So as you can see here, 2019-20 Donruss Optic basketball cards checklist added. So the checklist was added last night on Monday night, and they kind of waited a little bit closer to release with this one. I was kind of surprised because people were opening first off the line as early as last week, which this is I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent, but that is something that it's always kind of bothered me, that people are finding retail and people are opening first off the line. So the checklist is done, like it's set in stone. Why is it not out in the open so people can know what to look for and what to expect? It's kind of ridiculous to me that it takes so long to get the checklist out, but what are you gonna do? So we'll go ahead and get into it here. I'll just kind of give you guys an overview of what to look for. As it says here, the suggested retail is $100 per box. Now that is only gonna be on Panini's website, like I said. And then there is also a Donruss Optic factory set, which I will get into a little bit later as well. And here is a quick look at just some of the cards you can look for. So there is a holo of Giannis. There's a couple of the parallels. You got Hobby on the left, Fast Break on the right. And then there is a list of all the parallels. And we'll just go ahead and get into the checklist because all of those will be on there as well. So here we go. Base set checklist. As you can see there, we have 200 cards. So let me go ahead and kind of zoom in. And real quick, I'll just talk about some of the top veterans to look for and then some of the top rookies. Now, it is 150 card checklist for the veterans and then 50 card set checklist for the rookies. So 200 total, 150 veterans, 50 rookies. Now, pretty much outside of the super low number paralleled, like gold to 5 and some of the to 5s and 1 of 1s, the veterans you really want to look for that are going to have some value with hollows or some of the other parallels are pretty much just going to be Luka, LeBron, Giannis, and Steph Curry. And maybe Kawhi, and there might be a couple others, but this is not going to be a huge resale value for veterans, not nearly as much as Prism. So really you want to look for the hollows and then the color parallels of those 4 veterans. So again, Luka, LeBron, Giannis, and Steph, and pretty much all of the other veterans, unless it is extremely low numbered, like the golds to 10 or less, the veterans are not going to have a lot of value at all. And then some of the top rookies that I have marked are Zion, obviously, Ja Morant, Jarrett Culver, Sekou, Cam Reddish, RJ Barrett, Rui, and then Darius Garland. And obviously there's a couple more, like Tyler Hero. I could probably name 3 or 4 more that are going to have some decent resale value, but I feel like those are the main ones. And one that I didn't mention, let me scroll back up to the top. One of the top rookies to look for in here is actually Kendrick Nunn. This is his first rookie card of any product. So he has not had a rookie card yet. This is his first rookie card. And as you can see there with the star, I have no idea how this happens, but Kendrick Nunn and Luka Samanic do not have names on their rookie card. So their name is on the back of the card, but if you pull a Kendrick Nunn or a Luka Samanic, they won't have a name on the front. So again, I don't know what is going on with Panini these days, but their quality control is just straight garbage. I don't know how you release 2 players with cards that don't have a name on them. So as you see there, NNOF, no name on front. So they will have, the back will be completely normal, but those players will not have anything on the front, which is very unfortunate because Kendrick Nunn is a top rookie that you want to look for, and this is his first rookie card. So with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get into some of the parallels that you want to look for. So the hollow is a big one. With the 18-19 class, the hollows really blew up. It's kind of gained almost as much momentum as the Prism Silvers. So it is very comparable to the Prism Silvers. The hollows have just as much, if not more value than some of the far less numbered parallels, like the orange to 199, the lime greens to 149. The hollows are almost just as valuable as those, even though they are way higher numbered. So definitely want to look out for the hollows of the top rookies. And then you got the checkerboards, which are only going to be retail. So if you open your hanger packs, your blasters, your mega boxes, that's where you're going to find your checkerboards. Those, at least in the past, they have not been in hobby. So checkerboards, I'm pretty sure, are only in retail. And then I believe the gold wave is a new one. I'm not 100% sure where to find the gold wave. And Hyper Pinks is another new one. I believe the Hyper Pink is also in retail. And then the purple is in retail. Purple Shock is in the Target mega boxes. Red Wave, not familiar with that one either. So I'm not exactly sure where to find the red waves. And then in your hobby parallels, you're looking at the orange to 189, the lime green to 149, red to 99, blue to 59, purple stars. Those are all hobby. And then you get into your pinks to 25. Those are going to be in retail. So we're back to retail. And then the golds to 10 are going to be hobby. And the lucky envelopes to number to 8, I have no idea where those are from. I'm not familiar with that parallel. I'm not sure if that's a new one this year or if that has been around. But lucky envelopes to 8. Not sure even what color that'll be. What you'll be looking for there. So no idea on that one. And then you have your greens to 5s, which is hobby. Black 1 of 1s, which is hobby, and gold vinyl, which is also hobby. And then you get into your choice parallels, which is a completely separate box. So you have hobby, you have retail, you have choice, you have fast break, and then you have your premium box set. So choice is a completely different box and it has its own parallels. So you have the base, which will kind of have like a mojo look to it. And then you have the dragon, the red and greens. Then you have red numbered to 88, the black gold numbered to 8, and then you have the nebula 1 of 1, which is, if you're familiar with the prism choice, the nebula just looks awesome. It's amazing looking. And then the fast break parallels, you got your hollows again, and then purple, red, blue, pink, gold, and black. And similar to choice, the fast break obviously is a completely separate box. And then your velocity, you have your blue velocity, which will be in retail, your pink velocity, which is in hobby, and black velocity also in hobby. And then you have your box set, which I have another tab pulled up here. And this one is the Fanatics box set. So you're basically just gonna get a box full of the base Optic cards. You get a full set of base, and then you get a pack of 5 of the green waves. Now, I think this is important because as you see there's a Zion card and his pose is different. So if you have seen his pose on the regular Optic cards, it looks kind of goofy, like he's posing with the ball up here. Doesn't look like a basketball pose or anything at all. It's kind of goofy looking. So I'm not sure, how popular his Optic card will be. I think the green wave will actually be more popular because he's actually doing something with a basketball. He's passing the ball. It's not like going up for a dunk or through the legs or anything like that. But I do think the green waves will be very, very popular. And you'll only get 1 pack of 5 rated rookies in the box. So they are going to be pretty rare. So I do believe if you get some of the top rookies like Ja, Zion, and some of the others I mentioned earlier, they're going to have some really good value. And now moving on, that really covers a lot of what you're going to look for. And we'll just kind of take a quick look at the rest of the checklist together. Here is a look at your rated rookie signature set checklist, and then most of the parallels on here are similar to what I showed earlier. You can get a lot of the same parallels that are base with the rated rookie signatures. So don't want to go too much in depth to that. I will say that the checkerboards, the print run on where it's not an auto is not specified. So it's just super, super short print, basically. No one really knows the print run on the checkerboards, but if you do get a checkerboard auto, it does say they are numbered 1 of 1. So that is, obviously it's going to be extremely rare and very, very valuable if you do get lucky and pull one. So again, it starts at 151 and goes all the way to 200. So a 50 card set for the rated rookie signatures. And, pretty much the same guys that I mentioned earlier are who you want to look for. And then you have rated rookie signatures premium box set checklist. So much shorter checklist there. And moving on, there is a look at the fast break signature set checklist. So one thing to note about the signatures as far as veterans in fast break and hobby, it's kind of similar to Crown Royale. I won't say it's as bad as Crown Royale, but it is pretty watered down. So if you get a top veteran, consider yourself pretty lucky because, as you can see here, per fast break box and hobby box, you get 1 auto per box, and you could easily get a Lenny, you see there, number 62, you could get a Lenny Wilkins auto. No disrespect to Lenny Wilkins, but you're lucky if you're getting $5 back out of that. So the autos are not really what you're looking for out of here. It's kind of similar to Prism. You want the hollows, you want the color, and things like that. So there is a look at your fast break auto checklist. So very, very big checklist, 100 guys. So, and then you get into your Dominator signature set checklist. And this is really not what you want. You want the rated rookie signatures. You do not want the Dominators. The value is not going to be nearly as much as the rated rookies. But the Dominators do have I would say a better checklist as far as vets go. As you see there, you got Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Kyrie, Lillard, Davis. So some big names on that one. So at least that is better. And then your rookie Dominators, again, you want the rated rookie signatures, not the rookie Dominators. And then here is the Retro Series signatures. Again, there are some big names, but, pretty watered down. So again, if you get a top rookie signature or a top vet auto, consider yourself very lucky with Optic. The autos are definitely not really what you're looking for out of here. And then Signature Series Parallel Set. Looks like that is a mix of veterans and rookies. So just kind of keep scrolling on through here. Again, another, 100 cards in there. So the auto checklist in Optic is just massive. The amount of different autos you can get. And then we have, I'll just kind of fly through the rest. This is mainly, from here on out, it's mainly the inserts you're gonna look for. So you have All Clear for Takeoff, you have All-Stars, you have Elite Dominators, and I can't really remember which ones are in hobby. Some of these are in hobby, some of these are in retail, but again, with these, you're not really looking for any inserts unless it is one of those big names that I mentioned or extremely low numbered, like probably the pinks to 25 or less. So I don't really want to spend too much time on the inserts because that's not really what you're looking for out of here. So My House set checklist, Rainmaker set checklist, Splash set checklist, and Stargazing, T-321, the rookies. So that is something to note. I feel like the rookies last year was a little bit bigger of a checklist, so only 5 on there this year: Zion, Ja, RJ, Hunter, and Rui. So, and then we have Winter Stays, and that is gonna wrap it up. So again, as you see there, each hobby box is slated to have 1 autograph. So the main takeaways from this, you're not really looking for the autos, huge auto checklist. Now, obviously, as you see there with Zion, you can get some big autos, but not really what you're looking for. You're looking for the color and the low numbered parallels of the top players. So that is really gonna wrap it up. I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and if you are going after hobby tomorrow on Panini's website, good luck to you. You'll probably need it unless you have a bot. And if you are looking for retail, if you're out there searching for retail this week, good luck to you as well. You're just gonna have to check early and often. That is my plan. So that is gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.